As you can see here, May has found her cheating father with Moria. And it's crazy to believe that that's how she sees it. Because right now, as much as this looks like cheating to her, their mother is not really technically alive. She simply has her spirit. So here's the girl, the woman that he's with and he's willing to marry. Her name is Moria. So Kisuke on the left, Moria on the right, or the gal is Moria, right? And Takae is his wife, but Takae, her spirit is in a body of, well, an elementary student, so a little kid. So imagine that. But because of that, Mai still feels like her mom is alive, but in the child's body. So she sees this as downright cheating because she thinks her mom's gonna stick around. She's still around, and she believes that her father is still in love with her. And the fact of the matter is he is still in love with her. He is. And of course, May loves her mom. This episode was such a heavy episode to take in. Just in the intro alone, it was very intense to see him try to talk some sense into May and to telling her that, look, this is me trying to move on. Your mother, she wasn't reborn. She wasn't reincarnated. This isn't her second life. This isn't her second coming. This is just her possessing the body of a child. That's not her body. And the fact of the matter is because she's possessing this body, that little girl has lost all the life that Takae has taken away from her. So yeah, you can see here Moria, pretty young gal, younger than their mom for sure. I think like Kisuke is like what, 40s, in his 40s? Yeah. So she's obviously younger, but anyways, May just can't swallow that pill. This let's just move on, guys. She thinks they're cheating, but they're really not. But in her eyes, he is cheating. But yeah, like I said, this was such a heavy episode. Look, I don't eat onions, right? So I couldn't tear up. But man, if I did have onions next to me, I'd be tearing up right now. If I did have emotions, if I knew how to cry, I'd be crying right now. I'd be bawling right now, guys. This was such a heavy and deep episode. To think that they both must move on. But moving forward, May confronted her dad by talking to her mom. So this is her mom, the little kid. It's funny, honestly. Especially when Takae was like, I gotta go talk to my daughter within a kid's body. So here she says, yeah, I had a feeling your dad would go for Moria in an effort to move on. But there is a hint, though. There is a hint of a doubt within Takae's thinking process. She doesn't really think he loves Moria, and she definitely doesn't love Moria. Even when Moria confessed, he was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. My wife is here. It's like, I don't need you, Moria. Pretty much rejected her, after she confessed. But I think she's really doing it not just for Takae's sake, but his own sake, to try to move on. Love, it doesn't always have to be necessary to move on, but an effort to move on is what Takae wants. And to find someone who loves you, it's not a chance you want to give up. But yeah, at the same time, Takae feels like Moria is also just doing it to help them out. But I really think Moria loves him, or at least is interested in him. So you can see here, poor May just can't accept what is going on. You can't accept that his father is gonna marry someone else. She can't believe it, and she can't believe that Takae wants to leave too. But obviously, she just found out that she hasn't been reincarnated, but rather she's just in someone else's body, and that's Marika's body. And she's taken away Marika's life away from her mom. I forgot who her Marika's mom was, but that crazy lady that used to be crazy. She's back. She's been reformed. She's treating Marika better. She's a better mom now. She's in a better place now. She's not that crazy, bitch that she used to be. Throwing tantrums and shit. Even Marika didn't throw tantrums. It's crazy how adults, throw tantrums. It's like, bro, you're grown. You can't throw tantrums anymore. Like, come on, you're grown. So yeah, it was just really a tough pill to swallow watching this episode, to see them go through the emotions. I was like watching this shit like this. It's a very serious episode, very deep. Holy. But as you can see here, they go through the flashbacks. The flashbacks were crazy, man. They were really trying. They're going for your soul. They're going for your soul. And then she goes to her boyfriend, of course, that he's gonna marry. Her fiance, talk it out. She's feeling better. And then here, May, throughout this entire thing, I think it was like 2 whole days of that where she was weeping. And then finally Kisuke tells her, puts his foot down. Thank God, bro. Kisuke, you had 10 years of mourning, bro. You're good, man. Holy. Can you imagine that? Like, obviously, I've said this many times before. You're always going to love people, but you have to move on. People are going to die, and you have to learn to move on. It happens to everyone, but you have to move on for the sake of person who just passed. You know what I'm saying? Like, Takae wants them to move on and to be happy and to live a life worth living, and not to have that death drag out their life into misery. That's the worst thing you can do, and that's exactly what Takae was hoping to accomplish here. So I think Takae really knows that she's pretty much accomplished what she's needed to accomplish, and it's time to say their goodbyes. You can see here, finally, May stops being selfish. May starts realizing that this is just as hard as for her it is for her dad. You know what I'm saying? When you only think within your selfishness, you don't see how much pain other people are. So as you can see here, May and Kisuke finally come to an understanding. And May stops being selfish and only stops thinking about herself, and realizes that her mom wants this, her dad wants this, she might as well accept this as well. But yeah, May's still a pretty young herself, really, really young. It takes time to learn this stuff, guys. Like, yeah, it sucks, but you guys gotta move on. You guys gotta self-develop. You guys gotta, be a better person. Even if you lose someone, you gotta try to get stronger from it, not weaker from it. Appreciate, like Takae told May, look, it wasn't, you're not losing me 2 times. You lost me once, and then you had a chance. We had this chance to spend time together. You're not losing me twice. You lost me once, and you had a chance to spend time together once again. No one, guys, reality is no one will have that chance the way they did. So that was the point of all this. I think that's the point of this anime, honestly. It's like, bro, once the time is here, the time is here. So enjoy every moment you have with your family, with your loved ones. And then May here finally says, you know what? It's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. And then it's crazy, but yeah, they go to the Ferris wheel. I think it was after here. I don't know. Is it towards the end? Let's see. But yeah, what do you guys think of this? Bro, this is like the most this is the drama of the year, guys. This anime is so underrated. It right here you can see they're at the Ferris wheel. ready to, bro, there's one more episode. And that's it. TsumaSho, oh my god. Oh. Holy shit, just one more episode left, guys. And that is it of TsumaSho. This has truly been drama of the year. Rom-com. It's like a rom-com slash drama of the year, guys. But honestly, there was more drama. Bro, like, the first couple episodes was like drama, and then it was like rom-com. No, it was like rom-com in the beginning, you know, with the and then windows, and then the drama just hit, and it hit like a sack of bricks. Guys, upvote this anime. Give it a 10 out of, bro, this anime is so underrated. Holy shit. One more episode left. Whew. I might have to change my favorite animes and put this one as one of my favorites. All-time favorite GOATs. Top 3 rom-coms. Holy. This was a heavy episode. Sad. Crazy. A tough pill to swallow, but I'm here with you guys to experience the life of TsumaSho. That is all, man. That you guys need to watch this anime. That is all. Holy crazy. Whew.